Hi everyone, and welcome back from your summer break. Hope you've had a fantastic summer. Hope you all feel nice and rested and rejuvenated and ready to take on this next semester. So this is your introduction to this module, Personal and Professional Development 2. So you've already done Personal and Professional Development 1 in your first year, and now this is your second, so your progression on. So, Personal and Professional Development 2 module, it follows a similar format to your PPD1. So you have your 2-hour lectures, your normally interactive workshop. The slight change for this year is that we're going to be having 2 tutors in the sessions instead of just myself, because I found it quite difficult facilitating quite a large sort of number of students. So we're going to have 2 tutors in the room, and that'll be either myself and Annette or myself and Beth, and that means we can sort of facilitate things a bit better and split you into smaller groups and encourage that sort of collaboration and interaction. So the module homepage, the module site itself is set up very similar to PPD1 module. So you've got your module homepage, which is what we're on now, and you've got using this site. So I've done a screencast just sort of navigating your way around the site, so you can have a look at that there, but we're going to be doing a lot of that within this. Then we've got module documents, so in there we've got introduction video, so you can watch that video as a bit of an introduction to PPD. You've got your module handbook there, so you can have a look and click in and look at the module handbook, and that gives you again a more detailed description of the module. Module descriptor, and also what I've put in for the guys, the module timetable, which just gives you an overview of the teaching, but you've all got your online timetables, so you shouldn't really need that, but sometimes it's quite nice just to see it broken down by the module. Then here you've got staff details. We'll take Kat off, bless her, she's no longer here anymore. So you've got me, I'm your module leader for this module. You all know my working day is Monday to Wednesday, and there's my email contact there, but I think most of you have got my email and my contact, and the best way to contact me is by email. It's very rare that I'm sat at my desk, so if you leave a voicemail, I may not always get to you, but if you email, I'll always try and get back to you within 2 working days. So you've got to remember that's within 2 working days. So if you email me on Wednesday evening, I won't get back to you till Monday morning, because I don't work Thursday, Friday, or even maybe Wednesday morning, depending on my teaching commitments. So learning materials set up as I did PPD1, so we've got lots of visual sort of things there. I'm quite a visual learner, so you'll see a lot of my PowerPoints and Blackboard sites tend to be quite visual. So if you click into that lets you know it's a folder, so there's more to look at. So you click in there, and often there you'll find your preparatory activities that we need you to do, a space for you to reflect, and also materials from the taught session. So one of the things I'd like you to watch is this video. Excuse that. This video from Brené Brown, and within the video she talks about vulnerability, and I personally think a lot of the PPD modules are about this. They're about being vulnerable. End of the day, you're talking about your own sort of personal development, so if you're going to do that in an authentic way, it requires an element of vulnerability. Hence why I think we need 2 facilitators in the group, because I think to be asked to be vulnerable in such a large group is very daunting. So for each week you will have different learning materials and a bit of a blurb and an introduction as to what we will be doing in the sessions, so you can have a look through that and think about anticipate what's coming up, what to expect. Like I say, within the sessions you will have the session PowerPoints, some maybe preparatory activities as well, and a space to do some reflection. So you can see there we've got a nice mix of things to look forward to for the upcoming semester. So have a look through some of those sessions and make sure that you have a look at, like I say, any preparatory stuff, and have a look at the slides and things before the session starts. So that's pretty much the the important one, the assessment. So within that assessment tab, you've got all your assessment information there. I'm going to be chatting a bit more about that in the introduction to the module. So you've got your assessment brief there, assessment date, so you've got your hand-in date there, the 5th of June 2020, guidance for submission. Again, I use discussion board. I'm going to use discussion board again. So we've got a discussion board here for assignment support. So if you can put all your discussions on here, and please don't email, put them all there. So you just create a thread, call that whatever you want. You might want to call it Learning Outcome 1, let's say. My spelling, and then you will put in there any ideas for this, and you submit, and that comes up on a thread, and then I will get an email that lets me know that somebody's asked a question, and then I will reply to that. Can't think right now, but you would get a reply from me. So the important thing with the discussions is to make sure that you subscribe. So if you click into a link, you can see it says unsubscribe there. What you do, you click into the link and you press subscribe. That means that every time somebody puts something within that link, you will get notified about that. Discussion boards work really well. They're much better than you. It's great if you get peer support, but sometimes if you're using Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp, it can actually cause more anxiety than anything, because people, it's not got that tutor input, whereas this has got the tutor input. Okay, so I think that's it with the Blackboard site. You've got a quick link to your Pebble-Pad and Atlas. Yeah, and I think that's the main things on the site. So the next screencast, we're going to be looking more at the module and introduction to the assignment.